Gordon, I know this is your first time going through it, but adjusting to a new team, new system, new coach, and all of that, how long do you think it's going to take for you guys to start really feeling comfortable?
Yeah, I don't know, because it's my first time doing it, so you know, hopefully it's sooner than expected. I'm not really trying to put a timetable on it, just focusing on trying to get better each day, get more comfortable each day, growing as a team each day, and it'll take care of itself.
How much better do you feel from day one to now?
I already feel tons better. With each practice, you know, I get a little more comfortable with what we're doing, the guys out on the floor, and just experiencing the game with them too, even in practices. So with each day, it's getting better.
I know only 2 preseason games so far, but what have you seen from Baines and what he's been able to give you guys?
Well, he plays extremely hard. He's a star in his role. You know, he's going to set screens, he's going to rebound, he's going to roll to the rim, take charges, give up his body for you, and he does that extremely well.
Along those lines, have you ever played with a guy like Marcus Smart?
I mean, he's a scrapper. He's a competitor. He's a bulldog, and it's fun to play with guys like that. You know, he's always going to make the energy plays, the hustle plays. You know, and I think in the last game he had where he dove on the ball and got the ball and we got a layup, those are like game-changing plays. Really gives momentum to your team, and he's great to have on the team.
Looks like there's a chance, I don't know how it'll play out, but there's a chance that Brad could be trying to have either you or KYRIE kind of on the court, with one of you on the court at all times during the game. How are things different from you when you're out there with the starters as opposed to like maybe Marcus and Terry in the backcourt?
You know, you want to play the game the same, just the personnel changes a little bit. So you know, guys, you're trying to help guys maximize their strengths, and so you just got to be conscious of that when different guys come in, or when you're with a different group, knowing what those guys like to do.
You guys always started with Jalen and Jason Tatum on Friday night in the 19 and 20 road. There's kind of nuts to have guys that young starting on a team like this, just like what they're capable of doing at that age.
Yeah, they're extremely talented. You know, we're going to need them this year. You know, so whether that's if they're starting, whether that's if they're coming off the bench, whether that's them finishing the game, all those minutes are huge for us, and you know, we're going to need them to play well.
Mike has said during camp he feels like people kind of overlook you on the defensive end. Do you feel like that part of your game is a little underrated?
Yeah, it doesn't bother me if it is or if it isn't. I just got to do my job on that end of the floor. Usually if you play hard, the game will reward you on the other end, so got to make sure I focus on it.
How comfortable are you playing going forward?
Something that I've done my whole life. Always been a playmaker first, and with this team there'll be a lot of opportunities for that because we have so many shooters, so many spacers, different weapons, so I'm super comfortable doing that.
What's the most difficult aspect of adjusting to living here? KYRIE's been lost on the roads twice already.
Yes.
What's the lesson?
I would have to agree with that. That's still difficult for me and for my wife too. Just roundabouts, how narrow the roads are. They're super narrow, and I feel like I'm making a lot of U-turns right now. So I apologize to everyone who's probably honking their horns at me. I'm that guy right now.
Thank you.
There's a lot of those in Massachusetts.
Yeah.